So what kind of sound could you possibly get out of a $15 mic off Amazon? Stick around and find out. Hello and welcome everybody to another one of these. As you probably gathered from the title of this video, it's all about an affordable lavalier microphone that I found. Now the story all sort of starts when, a while ago I was out filming myself and I didn't anticipate how windy it was outside. Normally I would have this dead cat that I put on my Rode VideoMicro. It's the one that it comes with. I didn't have this. Actually, on a windy day, I usually don't rely on the Rode VideoMicro anyway. I would take out a lavalier microphone. It helps a lot on a windy day to have the microphone a lot closer to my mouth. And lavalier is perfect for that. Compact, easy to pack, and whenever I need it, I can take it out. Unfortunately, it's difficult to rely on the Audio-Technica lavalier that I normally would use because it has these little tiny watch batteries that power it. There's an inline battery compartment with a switch on it, and I'll often forget the microphone on after I've finished using it. And then when I go to use it the next time, of course, it's dead. And that was the case this time. And kind of out of frustration, I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm not going to be relying on this microphone again. I have to find some other solution, a lavalier that doesn't require batteries. And looking at some of the options out there and watching some of the reviews that have been done by people like Curtis Judd, I've kind of came to the conclusion that, I didn't want to spend $300 on a Countryman lavalier to get the best sound. And I really didn't need the best sound because this was sort of just a backup solution I'd be using every once in a while, and maybe I should look into something a little bit more affordable. Normally when I'm looking for something a bit more affordable, I'm not looking for the cheapest possible solution. I normally would go with something in the middle of the road. Not the cheapest, not the most expensive, just something somewhere in the middle. Some kind of a happy medium. Just like I did with the microphone I'm using now. It's the one I usually use for my episodes. It's a beautiful shotgun microphone by Azden, the SMG 250. And today I'm using it connected directly to my A7C. After watching some tests that Gerald Undone actually did with his A7 III, I kind of came to the realization that the preamps in the A7C might be good enough to circumvent using my Tascam field recorder, which I've been using up until now to record into and then sync later in post. I'm always looking for solutions to reduce time in my workflow, and recording directly to the camera would definitely be a way I could do that. So then I'm not stuck, syncing audio afterwards. It's what you're hearing right now, so let me know in the comments what you think about this audio. So I want to do a few comparison tests between this microphone I'm using now, which, remember, is a professional shotgun microphone, and the lavalier that I'll be showing you soon. And I'm going to be putting the Rode VideoMicro on the same boom that I have the Azden right now and recording directly into the A7C. And then the lavalier that I'm going to be showing you will also be plugged directly into the A7C. I'm going to be giving you the numbers on the input levels I've got the camera set to for your own reference, and Have a listen. This is a test between 3 distinctly different microphones. I invite you to decide which one you like best. This is a test between 3 distinctly different microphones. I invite you to decide which one you like best. This is a test between 3 distinctly different microphones. I invite you to decide which one you like best. This is the test between 3 distinctly different microphones. I invite you to decide which one you like best. This is a test between 3 distinctly different microphones. I invite you to decide which one you like best. This is a test between 3 distinctly different microphones. I invite you to decide which one you like best. For those of you who've been following my channel or have checked out some of my other episodes, you know that I don't have the best track record when it comes to my audio quality. And that's because I keep changing out my audio setup, and I've never really had a chance to fine-tune any of those different setups that I've used. And frankly, some of the audio from my other episodes has been terrible. Lots of clipping and things like that where I didn't know much about how to set levels and stuff. Now, my purchase decisions, like Ed said earlier, I usually try to find something that's in the middle of the road. I'm not looking for the cheapest option, and I'm not looking at the most expensive option either, usually because I'm under some sort of budget constraints. So the biggest investment I've made in audio is the Azden SMG250, which I bought on a sort of recommendation by Curtis Judd. I was watching one of his episodes where he tests this microphone, and it sort of sold me on it. It's handcrafted in Japan. It's a beautiful professional level microphone, and it is a lower cost alternative to buying one of the Rode NTG mics. So that's the Azden SMG250. That's sort of the way I've made my buying decisions. I'm usually in the middle of the road, never buying the cheapest and avoiding the most expensive. Now, when it comes to this lav, I was definitely buying the cheapest microphone that I could find. I had jumped online, had come across some favorable Amazon reviews on this microphone, and I thought, what the heck, I'm going to give it a shot, and maybe it's going to be of some interest to you guys. It is by a company called Nikama, apparently. I've got, oh, okay, actually I've got it right here. It comes in this little bag like this. Now, since I bought the microphone, it also comes with a little dead cat as well, a little windscreen. It's got a little bit of a filter on it now, one of the foam ones, which has served me quite well. It helps with some wind too, but it's more like a pop filter, I guess. And the dead cat they provide is more for wind that you can get now when you buy the microphone. So what do you think of the sound? Not too bad for 15 bucks, right? It turns out that I actually had to turn down the preamp in the A7C plugging this in to keep it within that -12 on the levels, which is good because the lower you can get that, the less noise you would possibly introduce with the preamp in the camera. So I had it turned down to 6 in camera, I think it is. And I had it a fair bit higher. In the Azden, I had it at 12. And then using the Rode VideoMicro, I had it set to 10. And so it's pretty impressive performance. I'm no audio expert, but I know a little bit about the basics. And I've, over the last few years, I've learned a lot more about processing audio as well, normalizing and compression, and how to add a little bit of EQ to improve my vocals as well. Hopefully this has helped some of you out there make a decision if you are looking for an affordable lav microphone or anything to really improve the internal recording of the A7C, which most people I know aren't using anyway. Maybe you're using the Rode VideoMicro like I am, a very popular solution. But if you want to get that microphone a little bit closer to you, especially in a windy situation, or maybe you even want to put a splitter between a couple of these microphones in an interview situation or something like that, it might be a great solution for you. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If not, that's okay too. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of these. And until next time, keep working to make your chosen idea a reality. Peace.